You sit there, scrolling, soft, wasting another night. Miyamoto Musashi died alone. Spring 1645. A tiny room in Higo. No wife, no children, no students at the bedside. Only a single candle and the sound of his own lungs drowning in blood. He was 61, undefeated in over 60 duels to the death. Yet in that final hour he could not lift the sword that made him legend. He wrote the Dokkodo with shaking hands, 19 rules for men who would walk the same path. The 9th rule he carved into the paper like a wound. Resentment and complaint are appropriate neither for oneself nor others. He closed his eyes knowing most men would read it and still spend their lives whining. You feel that sting right now? Good. Let it burn. In 1612, Musashi was 28. He had already killed more men than most armies. He walked into the Ichijo-ji temple outside Kyoto carrying nothing but a wooden oar. Waiting for him were 70 samurai of the Yoshioka school, heirs to Kyoto's greatest sword lineage. They wanted revenge for their masters he had broken years before. 70 blades against one man. They surrounded him in the pine grove at dawn. Musashi stood in the cold mist, barefoot, hair loose, no armor. The first arrow missed his head by inches. He did not flinch. He did not curse the archer. He did not complain that the fight was unfair. He simply moved. One after another they fell. Broken arms, split skulls, blood on pine needles. When the last Yoshioka crawled away sobbing, Musashi wiped the oar and walked down the mountain. No victory shout, no rage at the ambush, only silence. That silence is what made him untouchable. Lesson 1. Resentment is a second enemy inside your skin. Musashi wrote in the Book of Five Rings, "Do not regret what you have done." He had killed a 13-year-old boy years earlier in a formal duel. The boy's spear shook. Musashi's did not. Afterward, he sat by the corpse and felt nothing. No hatred for the clan that forced the child to fight. No self-pity for carrying the weight. He simply accepted. Today, you lose a job, a woman leaves, a brother betrays you, and the first thing you do is feed the resentment like a stray dog. Every time you replay the injustice, you hand your enemy a free strike. The man who fired you sleeps fine. The woman already forgot your name. Only you bleed. Carry resentment and you carry chains heavier than any prison. Lesson 2. Complaint is surrender spoken out loud. In 1604, Musashi fought Sasaki Kojiro on Ganru Island. Tide was wrong. Sun in his eyes. Kojiro's swallow cut was longer than any katana. Every spectator expected Musashi to die. He arrived late on purpose, rowing against the current until his arms screamed. Did he complain about the sun? About the tide? About the longer blade? No. He carved a longer oar from driftwood and used the sunrise to blind Kojiro instead. The moment you open your mouth to whine about the weather, the economy, your genetics, your childhood, you have already lost the duel before it begins. The world owes you nothing. It never did. Musashi knew this at 13 when he killed his first man. Most men never learn it at 50. Lesson 3. Self-pity is slow suicide. After the Yoshioka massacre, the shogunate put a price on his head. He spent years wandering, sleeping under bridges, eating cold rice. No clan would hire him. No lord would shelter him. He could have sat in some temple cursing fate. Instead, he trained alone at night, striking trees until his hands bled. He wrote, "Think lightly of yourself and deeply of the world." Today, you scroll past men half your age, owning what you want, and you whisper, "It's not fair." That whisper is poison. It convinces you to stay on the couch one more hour, one more year. Self-pity feels like comfort. It is a warm grave you dig with your own mouth. Lesson 4. Blaming others is handing them the blade. In his 40s, Musashi adopted a boy, Miyamoto Musashi. The boy served a lord who later lost favor. Ordered to commit seppuku for his lord's failure, Musashi asked Musashi for permission. Musashi gave it without anger at the lord, without tears, without complaint. He later adopted another son who also died young. He buried them both and kept walking. Never once did he blame the lords, the politics, the era. You blame your boss, your ex, the government, the algorithm. Every accusation is a rope you tie around your own neck and hand to someone else. They pull when they feel like it. Cut the rope or hang. Lesson 5. Silence in the face of pain is the final form of power. On his deathbed, lungs full of fluid, Musashi refused opium. He sat upright, arranged his own hakama, and dictated the Dokkodo to his last student. No groaning. No, why me? Only the 19 rules. When the student cried, Musashi stared until the tears stopped. He knew noise changes nothing. Your father dies. Your body fails. The market crashes, scream, or stay silent. The result is the same. Silence keeps your strength inside where it can still be used. Noise scatters it like blood on snow. Imagine yourself at 80. Not the fantasy version. The real one if nothing changes. A rented room that smells of old pizza and regret. No visitors. Your phone has 312 contacts, but no one answers when you call. The nurse calls you sir because she never learned your name. On the bedside table, a bottle of cheap whiskey and a stack of unpaid bills. Your body is a prison of arthritis and shame. You turn on the television and see men you once envied still strong, still surrounded by sons who carry their name. You whisper, "It wasn't fair." One last time. Then the heart monitor flatlines. No one comes to the funeral. The landlord throws your medals in the trash with the empty bottles. Forgotten in a week. That is the future resentment buys you. Look at it until you can smell the room. Now look at the other future. The one earned by the man who reads Rule 9 and obeys. He still feels pain. He is not dead inside, but he does not feed it. He wakes up, trains, works, loses, wins, and never wastes breath on complaint. At 80, he sits on tatami he owns. His body is scarred and slow but upright. Young men travel across countries to sit at his feet for 1 hour. When he dies, they carry his sword in the procession. His name is spoken with lowered voice long after the cherry blossoms fall. That man is possible. He begins today. This is your 7-day Steel Mind challenge. No excuses, no half measures. Burn the complaint out of you like infection. Day 1, wake at 0400, 50 push-ups on cold floor. Write down every resentment you currently carry, every name, every injustice. Read the list once. Burn it. Scatter the ashes outside. Speak no complaint all day. If you fail, restart the 7 days. Day 2, train twice morning and night. Between sets, stand in front of mirror and say out loud every self-pity story you tell yourself. Say them until they sound pathetic, then never say them again. Day 3, delete all social media apps for the rest of the week. Every time you feel the urge to open them and compare, do 20 burpees instead. No exceptions. Day 4, cold shower 5 minutes. While the water hits, list silently every person you blame for where you are. Forgive them one by one. Not for them, for you. Day 5. Work 1 extra hour on the skill that will make you undeniable. When your mind offers excuses, answer only, no, out loud. Day 6. Walk alone at night in the rain for 1 hour. No music, no phone. Feel the discomfort and refuse to complain even in your thoughts. Day 7. Write the 9th rule of the Dokkodo 100 times by hand. Resentment and complaint are appropriate neither for oneself nor others. Then burn that paper too. From this day forward, the rule lives in your bones, not on paper. You will want to quit by day 3. Most men do. That is why most men die forgotten. Now choose. Stay soft and keep your comfortable resentment, or become the rare man who obeys Rule 9 and carves his name into something that outlives flesh. Comment below the single Dokkodo rule you will follow today. Only one. Write it word for word. Or stay average forever. The blade is in your hand.